The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is seeingeagles.com. I'm William Meyer, joined by head cross-country coach Tyler Stepp. Coach Stepp, you come into this season, you have 5 meets scheduled, the first one being the Tusculum Open, and you also have a home meet this year. Talk a little bit about the schedule going into this season.
Sure. We put a lot of time into creating this schedule because we knew that we were going to have a home meet. And while we love to compete, we built this schedule around the idea that we could train throughout the week and get better throughout the season, so we'll be running the best at the end of the season. So we're really excited to kick off at Tusculum. Corey Pratt and those guys at Tusculum have done a good job with that meet. We enjoyed it last year. We went there and had some success, and hopefully we can do that again. And when it comes to our home meet here on campus, it's going to be a first-time thing for us. So we're just going to kind of see what we've got and try to enjoy it.
Now, what are some of the things, now that you're going into your second season as a head coach, that you've learned from your first season as the coach? What are some of the things that you've learned from year to year?
Well, I mean, I think the biggest thing is you learn your team. So I've got a better relationship now with the group of folks on the team than I had a year ago. We had a good relationship last year, but the longer you're with somebody, the more you learn. You learn those intricacies about each person and about your team as a whole. So I have a good idea about what I've got with this team, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Now, looking over at your men's team now, before we go to the women's, the men's team, you return your top 3 runners with Luke Greer, Anthony Jackson, and Amos Carrera, who had freshman honors last year at the SAC meet. What is it to have those 3 back at the top?
Well, I think it makes a huge difference. I think that those guys were kind of the building blocks that we could build our team on. Solid guys, you knew what you were going to get out of them, and then we brought in a couple more pieces to complement those guys that we believe are going to be strong. So we have Kelvin Rono, who I think is going to be somebody who can make a pretty immediate impact on our cross-country team and be maybe fighting for one of those spots in our top 3.
Now, looking over at the women had another top 5 finish at the conference last year, and you bring back a pretty upperclassman-heavy group. I think I saw 5 seniors and 4 juniors coming back for this team. And what does that leadership mean going into this season?
Well, I think it means everything. Our girls' team was so strong last year from a leadership standpoint that, they were almost self-managing. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot that we had to do because they really took care of themselves. They care about Carson-Newman Cross Country and care about each other and care about their coaching staff and care about their university. So those girls, that whatever they've got, you're going to get the best out of them. So we're very proud of those girls, and hopefully as they graduate and move on, we can bring in more girls just like them.
Thanks, Coach. He's head cross-country coach Tyler Stepp. I'm William Meyer, and this is seeingeagles.com.